So, I feel like I've talked about this before, but it's not really something that I constantly bring up because it has to do with my own mental health. It's the night after going out. It's Saturday, and I think it must be about 3 p.m. right now, and I got home at 7. And I have bipolar. Since I've gotten to Japan, I feel like I've been on a really good streak. I have type 2 bipolar, so it's manic depressive, which means that my episodes usually are really long instead of being sudden bursts of switches of energy, I guess. And sometime earlier this week on a Tuesday, I had my therapy session, which I have every 2 weeks. And I've kept that up even since moving to Japan because obviously I need somebody to talk to about some of the things that I'm not ready to get vulnerable about with my friends that I've made here. Because although I've made acquaintances, it's just not, I don't know, getting vulnerable, so vulnerable. I just don't know how to do it or how to feel safe with people, and a lot of the time I feel it's gotten me rejected or dismissed or unassociated with because I feel like I am a bit of a troublesome person to be in association with. But on Tuesday I was talking to my therapist, and I remember saying that I felt like I was in the midst of a manic episode. My manic episodes can sometimes last a week or longer. And usually it consists of really impulsive decisions and being super friendly and hypersexual and, you know, a bunch of not so great things which can be perceived as great until you do some really crazy things and you wake up like today and you realize it was a manic episode. And there's this horrible crash where I have to sit down and think about everything that I've done, and I mean, in the moment it was fun, yes, and I hate it because I've had these conversations with people. They've pointed out the fact that it's going to be fun in the moment, but then it's like, that's all it was. It just sort of fizzles up and it dies. And although I can logically understand something, it doesn't, it's like this horrible rush of dopamine that I just can't resist. So now, I'm sitting here, not so great. I don't feel like I have anybody to talk to about this. I mean, I've got one person who's living all the way in fucking America who I can talk to, but it's just, right now I just want to, like, have someone hold me. And I just want somebody to listen to me, and I just want to be babied. And for, like, the last 4 years of my life, I was in a really committed relationship, which wasn't really healthy, but whenever I went into these depressive lows, I had somebody that I could get that company that I needed to sort of pull through it. And I don't really feel as alone as what I used to in the past. I know that I have people that I can talk to, maybe not on a very deep level. It's not like I'm going to message the new friends I've made and say, hey, I'm hitting a really bad low right now and it's super crazy and depressive, but blah 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 blah, and emotion dump on somebody who is just getting to know me. I guess that's how it feels to anybody that I talk to right now, and that's a lot of the reason why it's easier to talk to this camera, and I'll hopefully post this and you guys will see the really not great part about having mental issues and then moving to a new country and being completely alone. And it does make me feel a little better just to say it out loud and know it's going somewhere. And some people in the future are gonna see this, and hopefully I won't be in this super depressive low anymore. And I know that there's going to be people out there who have felt the exact same thing, so I can get through it a bit easier. Right now, I have this horrible, horrible sinking sensation in my chest. I'm thinking about everything that I could be, everything that I was, the qualities of myself that I loved so much, and how I feel like they've died a while ago, but I want them back. I try to find some sort of any ounce of happiness or pride in the fact that I'm where I am right now, but for some reason it's just nothing but this horrible, horrible sinking feeling. Just feel disappointed in myself for being so impulsive. Time will move forward, but that doesn't get rid of this feeling. And now I have to just deal with it on my own. I don't have any crutches that I can fall back on. This is fucking bullshit, man. What the fuck? Life fucking sucks. What the fuck is happening in life? Because now I'm awake, and I feel this horrible shit. But I'm not in America anymore where I can just go and be depressed for 5 months, and that's why you don't see me on fucking YouTube. Now I have to clean up my goddamn room. I have to do my fucking homework. I have to go to the grocery store and get fucking food. I have to fucking I have to do This is so fucking stupid, man. People out here living their whole ass life and they have all this shit to deal with all the time, and then there's me. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta do basic things right now. I don't want to do them. I just want to, you know, like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna do it. Don't send anybody to my house, please. But, like, this is what I mean. It's just this horrible, what the fuck? Man, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna take on the rest of the day. And it's so hard not to give into this impulse of losing my own self-respect and just trying to get that physical company that I want to feel better. But I was laying in bed last night thinking about how I've really became too hyper-focused on my social interactions. Like, I guess that's what this last manic episode was, is I was just so obsessed with my appearance and how people were perceiving me. Whereas right now, I really just want to work. I just want to work on this. I want to get further in my career. I want to do something with my life. It's really fucking hard because I feel like I'm opening up to people, but I just don't. Like, it's like it's this mask. It's this mask that I'm showing everybody. And maybe that's why I'm feeling so alone right now, because I know that everybody I've talked to and everybody that I'm getting close to, I don't feel like any of them know me. I don't talk about my job or what I do. I made up this elaborate fake story that it's not too elaborate. It's really super simple. It just cuts out all the fucking YouTube and things like that. But this whole thing is like my whole life. So I feel like I can't talk about certain things because I just wouldn't understand without more context, and I don't want to talk about it yet because I don't feel like I can trust anyone. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I I think I hit like 15 different topics at this point. But anyways, honestly, I'm feeling a lot better now. Just bitching out to the universe, the ether. Hopefully this was a nice edit of my mental breakdown. Mental breakdown. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I don't know. This is the only way I know how to cope and keep myself sane when I'm feeling this depressed, is this interesting act of emotions. You finally get to know me better than the people who are trying to get to know me. I'm gonna try working on myself, and I'm gonna try not to let this eat me up too much. I want to change my editing style and how I do my videos to be a bit more personal and not so showy of, hey, just look at all this stuff, but don't get to know anything about what's actually happening. So yeah, I am going to get up. I need to clean my room. I need to do the dishes that I've left in my room rotting. I need to do the laundry. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to get myself something to eat. And I need to take a shower, because Jesus Christ. Also, like, what? I was so manic, I fucking fell. When I went out drinking, and this bitch ass fell, and I still just kept on going until fucking 7 a.m. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'm done bitching. I'm gonna go. Hopefully fucking Minu 5 hours from now will make another video and be like, oh wow, I'm feeling so much better. Probably not. I'll be like, yeah, I got all these things done, so that's cool, but I still feel fucking depressed. Goodbye. So it is now approximately like 10 p.m. or something, and I did everything that I said I was going to. I cleaned my room. I got everything off the floor, cleaned my desk, which I really had to do for a really long time now, and I hung up this wall light thing. I don't really know what to call it. It's sort of like a tree, but I hung something up and I did something with my day. And now I'm watching some anime, and it's making my heart go doki doki, and it's really cute, and it's making me remember my time when I was abroad in high school, and it's a romance and it's just so cute. If I stop and I think too long about what's going on in my head, like the voices in the background, it's nothing really positive. I still feel really and it might still linger for a while. I got the opportunity to, I got the invitation to go out tonight with a friend from class, but I declined because I already went out yesterday and I made some horrible life choices, and we should forget about everything that happened. I'm gonna act like I don't remember anything. I think it'd be easier that way. But when I watch romances like this, there's just like, oh, it's reminding me of somebody in my life and how much I want to see them, and it makes me even more mad that I was so impulsive a little while ago. But anyways, the good thing is I got the things done that I needed to do, and I took a shower, and overall, thumbs up. Tomorrow I need to do so much studying. I need to learn the katakana characters because I have a test this upcoming week, and I'm not really looking forward to it because at the moment I don't think I'm gonna pass, but if I study a lot tomorrow I should be okay. And then I only have 2 days of school and I've got the rest to myself, so I only have to deal with people for a little bit if I don't want to be super social. It's like, I always I always try really hard when I'm in classes, because when I was in high school and grade school, I had a horrible social reputation, and I didn't really have many friends, so now it really matters to me the way that people perceive me, and I want to make friends, and I want to be that cool person that everybody enjoys. But where was I even going with this? I don't know. Basically, when I go to school, I have to put on this extra face and extra effort for for that person that I want people to see me as. When I think about that in the third person, that doesn't really seem that good, but you probably know what I mean. Anyways, I really have to upload a video to YouTube, and life is so simple but so hard at the same time. What the fuck is going on? I'm also kind of really lonely, man. It's like I feel like FOMO. I want to go see the person that invited me out, because then I can further my social reputation, but like I said earlier, would they really even know me? Nobody's gonna know me. Why is being a person so hard? I think I'm gonna stay up a while longer and keep watching this cute ass anime, and maybe sit down and edit a video. But at this point, I'm changing my whole editing style at this point. It's so difficult for me to figure this shit out, because I want it to be more of like a sit down and talk to the video, and then I add my own clips on top, but that shit takes forever doing all my own editing. I gotta find an editor, man. I think I will probably edit up the video that I recorded this morning and this one right now, just so I have something to post, because I really do want to keep on furthering my YouTube stuff. And there's something interesting about a sort of reality style video where you're seeing my random ass mental breakdowns as I'm trying to figure out life, and I know that somebody out there is gonna feel the same thing, and we can scream into pillows together, okay? Anyways, my name is 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗓, and thank you for watching my videos. I hope you have a good night, good whatever, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Hopefully I'll figure out my fucking vlog for the next video, and you'll see more content of what actually happened, and it will be less of me complaining. But until then, peace. Thanks for watching, Succ Gang.